Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This reading is going to be for the 222 portal taking place Tuesday, February 22nd, 2022. So what I want to do for this reading is basically get an overall energetic look and or checkup, I guess, on this portal. See what it is that we need to know. What is it that we should be aware of? Intuitively, what I've gathered from this portal, and like many others, there's similar energies, but for this particular portal, the feeling that has intuitively arisen from it, or what I've been gathering from the energy, is that basically this is like the open door, the easy access, kind of like the backstage pass to energies and frequencies, downloads, information perhaps, and things that we need for the journey moving forward. Whereas, you know, we do live in a matrix 3D reality, quote unquote reality, and oftentimes because we live in such density and limitation, we don't always get access to the certain vibes and frequencies that we need to assist the journey. Whereas a portal like this opens the door for us to easily reach in and grab, right? Because the veil is lifted during this time. So it does feel like the veil is very, very much lifted to the point where you shouldn't have a problem easily accessing what you need on an energetic, spiritual, and vibrational level to assist you, whether it be in your manifestations, whether it be in, you know, accessing information for understanding and clarity and knowledge and wisdom, right? So to me, this is like a kind of like a free-for-all in a sense, where it's like you can reach in and grab whatever it is that you need to help you moving forward. Okay, so this is also like the crossing over from the past into the future. It's like you crossing, really truly this time, crossing over the threshold into the new, and you being able to receive and access whatever it is that you need, right? Like all the tools in your belt, you can grab a bunch of tools and put them in your belt for this new journey moving forward after this portal. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, but that's intuitively what I gather from this. So let's see what the cards have to say. I have a bunch off to the side I'm gonna grab from. Let's start with the Healing with the Angels Oracle. All right, so let's see, what is it that this 2-2 portal wants us to know, be aware of? What is it that we should be aware of when it comes to it? What is it that we should know about this 2-2-2 portal? Wow, okay, so we have two cards that flew out. All right, so we have the healing and the signs, which does make sense to me, because in order to put yourself in a position where you can be receptive and open to interpret and receive the signs, you have to have gone through a healing period. So I feel like, yeah, the past is really over, right? It is healed. Maybe some of you have been doing the shadow work to prepare you for this moving forward. We also have in this card what looks like the little lotuses on the pond, right? And the lotus is a symbol of transmutation, change, and enlightenment, because it has to go through the process of the shadow, right? Because a lotus is grown in the mud and it has to work its way through all the layers, right? In the bottom of the water source that it resides in, has to work through all those layers. So the mud, the rocks, it has to work its way through the murky water before it reaches the top of the water surface, where it accesses the sun, right? Technically it's enlightenment, where it accesses itself in full bloom. So it becomes its greatest version when it reaches that water, it reaches the sun, it reaches the enlightenment, it reaches clarity. And that's kind of like a metaphor for us, right? We are the lotus, oftentimes going through those layers within ourselves to access our healing, to access our enlightenment, to access our higher self. Okay. It is this healing that maybe you have already undergone that is now allowing for you to be receptive to receive the signs from Spirit that point the way. Okay, and it's like, this is you having the ability to even interpret and decode the signs because you've done your healing. Maybe you have, again, gone through the transmutative process, transformation, and your own metamorphosis to bring yourself into alignment to now be very adept at interpreting the signs. So Spirit is saying with this portal, the signs are there. The signs are going to be placed in front of you to follow. It's going to be a clear, like, direction, right, that it's going to give you. Be open and receptive to receive the signs that are incoming. Now, again, also congratulate yourself, because at the end of the day, you did the healing work to bring yourself to this place, to be able to be so receptive to receive them in the first place. Okay, so this is the, I think I have the whole thing upside down, do I? Yeah, I do. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle. So let's see, what else is it that this 222 portal needs us to know, be aware of? Whoa, let's see. Blessings. Yeah, look at that. This 222 portal is pointing the way to your blessings. Okay, and this is a canary, actually. When I think of canaries, I think of like singing, right? Maybe some of you sing, but it's being a bird is free, right? And when I think of birds, I think of that freedom. I think of spirit, our spirit team, right? Oftentimes we will find feathers because the birds do symbolize the spirit realm. And in Egyptian myth, I guess, quote unquote, mythology, right? I'll just use that term loosely. But in ancient Egyptian belief, when the soul leaves the body, it leaves in the form of a bird, and they call it the Ba. So the Ba does leave the body in the form of a bird, and that's why we oftentimes associate like angels with wings and, you know, feathers with our spirit team and all of that. So I do feel like your spirit team, your higher self, your inner knowing, your spirit itself is leading the way, guiding the way in co-creation or in alignment with spirit to direct you into this new chapter of your life, to direct you into this, I would say, new beginning even, right? Because we have to cross the threshold from the past into the future. And this is feeling like the signs are leading the way to your future and to your blessings. Again, let me go back to the canary idea, because, you know, that is the voice, right? It's singing. It's being able to be your most authentic self when you're able to use your voice and speak your truth authentically. So I also feel like the canary and being able to express itself, right, is also you coming into the fullest expression of yourself. Not only to your blessings with this portal, but into the fullest expression of yourself. Again, the highest version of yourself, if we were to equate you to the lotus, right? And the blossoming and the blooming into your most fullest, most beautiful self, right? So this is you coming into full expression, into the highest version of yourself, into the fullest extent of your blessings. And spirit is showing you the signs, but you also are very capable at interpreting the signs that are given, and you're open and receptive to whatever it is that spirit lays down. So I feel like this is you having your eyes open. Not only having your eyes open, but also being very receptive to what is being shown to you, which leads you to your blessings. And it is because you are healed that now you can arrive, okay, and take the journey to these blessings that have always really been yours. It kind of feels like you had to heal the shadow or integrate aspects of yourself, right? You had to work through those layers within before you were ready to receive the full extent of you. The fullest extent of your inner beauty reflected outward towards you, right? So I hope that makes sense. But let's see. I have the Sacred Traveler Oracle here. So let's see. One more card for this 222 portal. This is you crossing over the threshold to receive your blessings. Maybe blessings that were held up from the shadow, right? But now that that's fully integrated, you can easily walk into them, the blessings now, right? So let's see, Sacred Traveler. Oh, okay. Look at that. First light, beginning a new cycle. Did you see? Yes, this is a new beginning. As I had felt earlier, it's a new beginning. Absolutely. Beginning a new cycle. Could it get any more clear? Do you see what I'm saying? And this new cycle is you accessing the sun, right? You accessing your blessings. You receiving them. And being so in tune to arrive at them. I feel abundance, right? I feel like you being in flow. Again, I'm looking at the water here in the card, and it's just like you flowing in the direction of your blessings, you flowing in the direction of a new cycle, and Spirit's just showing you the way. So let's see, I have the Sasarabito Tarot here. So what else does this 2-2 portal want us to know and be aware of? You're blooming and blossoming into the fullest expression of you, beginning a new cycle. Spirit is pointing and showing the way. You're healing. I feel like the healing journey is concluding itself, which now puts you in a position to receive everything that was meant for you. And it kind of feels like the healing shadow work that you did was just preparing you for this new chapter. Totally. Did I already say that? I probably did. So, and let's see what else we get from the Sasarabito. For this 2-2-2 portal. What does that Spirit needs us to know about this 2-2-2 portal? Oh, hold on. All right, so we have the 8 of Swords. Let's see. What else? I feel like this goes with this. You know what I mean? You were healing those ideas of limitation. One more card, please, for this 2-2-2 portal. All right. We have the Tower. Whoa. So, for whatever reason, I feel like the signs and the Tower to me go together. Because the Tower is sometimes something that happens suddenly, unexpectedly. Let me pull this over and I'm going to get back to that because that seems pretty impactful, okay? Oh, look at that, the 9 of Pentacles. There's your blessings right there. With the blessings card, you have the 9 of Pentacles. Absolutely. You know, and birds, look at the hawk on her shoulder, right? Birds have a higher perspective. They have, again, a connection from Spirit. And they're also an animal that navigates the earthly realm and the spirit realm, okay? And she has all these pentacles around her neck that represent the earthly. And then here you have the bird that represents the spirit. So it's a very liminal animal that can walk between worlds. That's why it's so special. And I feel like that's what you're also coming into, the ability to be able to navigate both spirit and physical in full alignment and in wholeness. Because we are spiritual beings having a human experience, right? And we are in a physical meat suit avatar. And yeah, this thing that we call a body, right? And this matrix, quote unquote, reality we live in does create limitation and density. But I feel like this portal is helping you to understand, right? Or giving you the knowledge, the wisdom, and the clarity and understanding to be able to have the skill, right? To navigate the spirit and the physical that you are and that you reside in. It's both worlds. You coming into healing and alignment perhaps to help you understand how to do that, how to work your magic, to help you navigate and decode your life, right? Let me talk about this energy here because I feel like these are connected with the 8 of Swords and the healing, right? So again, you're breaking free of limitation. That's the 8 of Swords. It does create a mental limitation, mindset. Sometimes with this energy, we can perceive things as not possible or that we aren't possible. And sometimes we got to get out of our own way and get out of our own head, right? But that's the shadow work that we have to work through to break free of that. The Tower is giving you the break. It's breaking you free of that, breaking you free of previous limitations, mind, body, heart, and spirit, to help you arrive at your manifestation, perhaps for some of you, at your physical, tangible, and spiritual blessings. Again, spirit and physical with the Nine of Pentacles. Blessings, right? And then you have the spirit energy of the Canary. So oftentimes the Tower talks about, you know, having a breakdown to have a breakthrough, right? It's the shake up to wake up. And sometimes the signs from spirit can come in quite shockingly. But sometimes that impactful synchronicity, serendipity, or confirmation it leaves an impression, and it has to come in strong sometimes in order to confirm something to us and leave an impression. So what this is telling me is that, yeah, this 2-2 portal is going to be very strong and impactful for some of you. You may receive certain signs and synchronicity and serendipity in a very mind-blowing way with the Tower. It's going to break you free, give you the breakthrough, help shift your paradigm even, break you out of this Eight of Swords perhaps, fully, completely, to the point where you can cross over from the past into the new, right? Beginning a new cycle. Cross over from the past into the new. Standing strong, confident, secure with the Nine of Pentacles. In the direction of your blessings, in the direction of the things that maybe you're trying to manifest, in regards to the things that you're trying to draw down from spirit to make material, right? And the reason why I say that is because that's what we do when we manifest. I think this 2-2 portal is a very powerful time for manifestation work, as I said in the beginning, right? This is about us having the open door to receive and grab what we need in the direction of what we desire or what we wish to know. Where normally, again, the matrix density reality we live in kind of blocks us from accessing the greatest and highest version of ourselves, or the information and knowledge and wisdom and, you know, all the good vibrational stuff that we need, that this, you know, this body kind of keeps us from, and this world. So this portal is like, I feel like even shattering previous belief systems, right? Wiping them clean. Because when the Tower comes in to strike, it clears the slate. It cleans the slate. And once the dust settles, right? The old foundation is crumbled and the dust settles, you see clearly everything for what it is, for what it isn't. And there's such a clarity that comes after the fact. So I feel like that's what this is doing. This portal is truly giving you the breakthrough to see clearly into your future, to move forward, to help you grab and access whatever it is that you need to create the life that you want without any limitations, without any hindrances, to access the full extent of your blessings and your divine birthright, where nothing is in your way. You're fully capable of drawing down with the Nine of Pentacles everything that you see in your spiritual mind's eye. You're able to draw that down and bring it into the physical, make it a physical reality, because you have the power to do that now. You've broken free and you've healed a lot of the shadow. You've broken free from previous limitations. You shattered ideas with the Tower of what you at one time thought was possible, right? But you've gone beyond that. Be prepared for, I know this is bold, but I feel like be prepared for some miracles to take place. Sudden, impactful, insightful events. Okay, and it might rock your world, but in like the best of ways, because what it's doing is showing you what's possible. It's confirming to you. It's leaving an impression, and the signs are going to be there so boldly from Spirit to lead the way into this new cycle. You know, the Tower energy is also a change and transformational card, right? Because it speaks of an ending, the ending of an old system. Okay. For some of you, I'm going to kind of go left, you know, go off to the side here. And so bear with me. But the feeling that this gave me was it's going to break the old system, break the old hardware, and reinstall new hardware for you into your own mind, right? Because if this is a game we're playing and we're just living in a program and we're the programmers in the game, right? This is like getting a system upgrade with this portal. The old hardware has been removed and replaced with new hardware. An upgraded one. To allow you to receive now. Because with the old hardware, you can only do so much, right? Let's equate the old hardware to the old beliefs, mindsets, way of thinking, right? The old hardware could only allow you to receive and do so much. Now with this upgraded hardware, you have the personal power to do so much more. And to receive so much more. To manifest so much more. System upgrade. That's what this feels like. A total system upgrade. No more limitation. You've broken out of that. You've broken free from it. It's a clean slate. So welcome in the new. And it's shifting you in the direction of your good. Shifting you in the direction of your blessings. Shifting you in the direction of constantly being co-creation with Spirit. Because the Nine of Pentacles, think about it. Super independent, secure, confident energy. But this card is so powerful for the simple fact that she has Spirit on her shoulder. She has Spirit on her team. Spirit on her side. The universe is like, has her back in everything that she materializes and or create. She's not alone in doing it, right? It's always in co-creation with Spirit. Nine of Pentacles is an energy that's very well blessed, very abundant, very prosperous. Very, you know, here we have the blessing energy, and it's kind of cool, right? To see the two birds there, it's just confirmation to me. All your transmutative work is getting you to this point where here you are at this 2-2 portal, and the 2-2 portal is like opening the door wide for you now. You're coming into alignment, full alignment with the full capacity of who you are with this portal. Again, you're the lotus that has gone through the mud, reached the surface of the water to access the sun, to access your good, to access your gifts, to access your blessings, right? This is what's happening right now. And it's you hand in hand with Spirit moving forward, knowing how to navigate the physical and the spiritual at all times. Nothing is withheld from you now. This portal is fully breaking down any hindrance, any obstacle, so nothing gets in your way moving forward ever to receive what is meant for you, to receive what is yours by divine birthright. And a lot of it has been your own inner work. This is the threshold you're crossing into now, from the old to the new, and the new is full of blessings. The new is full of anything and everything that you could dream of and hope for. I feel like the Nine of Pentacles is making it happen. She basks in her blessings. She basks in her blessings and the fruit of her labor. That healing work, that shadow work, the breaking free of previous ideas and limitations and mindsets, that was work. It was work. But in clearing the slate, you can receive all the signs to lead you where to lead you to what is meant for you, to lead you to your manifestations fully realized in this new chapter. It kind of feels like you're ready for this. Again, it was all preparation work that you were doing. You were just preparing yourself to be in a position to receive. And this portal is putting you in alignment to receive now. Okay, so let's see what else we can get here. Now, you should be congratulating yourself. This is wonderful. This is an achievement. Okay, and all right, so we have these two cards and these cards. All right, hold on. It says blue flame. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. And maybe that is what you're accessing. You know, you have your star seeds, right? That radiate blue. And yeah, it feels like maybe you're connecting with the light, to the light within, right? Again, you've purified, perhaps, all of this shadow work here to access that light, to access that love in, again, in alignment with spirit and with your inner being that is always connected to the divine, right? You don't have any blockages getting in the way of that knowing, that understanding, and that light and pure love. Okay, and that is what you need. That's what is needed in order to access your blessings. You have to be, you know, in tune with that over anything else that your physical 3D reality might try to convince you of. Okay, so that's what that's telling me there. Reflection. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. Again, the shadow work, right? The shadow work over here with the Eight of Swords and the healing card. I think you've done that. You have integrated all aspects of yourself. Past, present, right? Wounded, healed, right? Old and new. Like, I feel like this is a full integration process that you've done. You've done that mirror work. You've done that shadow work. So it's all good. And that's why you're here. You're at this place where now you can cross into the threshold to receive what is meant for you without any of that stuff getting in the way anymore. You're fully capable, fully possible. And I think that you're coming into the understanding. This 222 portal is helping you to come into the understanding of who you really are, what you're truly capable of, and what you're able to achieve. Okay, so let's see what this says. What? Look at that. Abundance. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. Look, your blessings, right? And your Nine of Pentacles. Okay, definitely. So let's see what this card says. And bear with me because you know what? I just noticed that. There you go. That way you can see the cards a little bit better. And I apologize for some of the glare that is on the cards. They are a little shiny. I didn't realize, yeah, that some of the cards were hidden. So let's see what this says. Release. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. Absolutely. That falls into alignment with what I was saying, because again, this is about you coming to the fullest expression of yourself without anything holding you back, hindering you, any past wounding getting in the way of who you're meant to be, what you're meant for, right? Maybe even the divine plan of your life. There's nothing getting in the way. Now, with this 222 portal, you're fully open to receive your abundance, your blessings, okay? Your abundance and your blessings. Nine of Pentacles as well, right? You and Spirit are kind of like doing teamwork, right? Teamwork makes the dream work. And it kind of feels like you are fully connected and in tune with this 222 portal. It's giving you the opportunity to connect in that way, at least to make all your dreams come true, to put you on the path to everything that you desire. And it's because you did the release, right? You let go of anything that wasn't helping the journey through this shadow work. You healed it, you let it go, you've done your self-reflection, you've aligned yourself and your inner being with the light of spirit, the universe, and the divine. It's because you're in that place, you're in that zone, right? You're tapped into and tuned into that radio channel. You're not vibrating differently and apart from spirit anymore. Union. I'll go so far as to even say union, because the number 2 itself is a number of union. So you are unifying, uniting with spirit and fully being integrated with the divine. And it's because of the work that you did in the past that is allowing for this. It was preparation for this full alignment and integration of self and alignment with spirit to then co-create and receive your abundance, your blessings, and everything good. So let's grab a final oracle card, and then I'm going to roll the dice for angel numbers. So let's see, final oracle card for this 222 reading portal. Let's see, 222 portal. What is the final message here? Okay. Yeah, Athena, warrior goddess, right? Inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Again, the signs leading and pointing the way to show you, right, what it is that you need to know, to give you the information that you needed, right? Again, that this 222 portal is that. It is the open door for you to grab and take what you need to help you interpret, also to help you interpret the signs. Because the veil is lifted, you can easily interpret the signs. You will have the knowledge and the wisdom that you need to move forward. You will be trusting yourself because you're also trusting spirit in the process of trusting yourself. And it goes together. They go hand in hand. Again, 9 of Pentacles. You and spirit. Teamwork makes a dream work. Okay? And there is a new cycle you're stepping into. And I feel like maybe one of the downloads or information or signs that you will be receiving is what the next step to take is. Now that all that's out the way, the shadow work and all that's out the way, the healing and, you know, the mending of wounds, old wounds, that's all healed and taken care of. It's out of the way, right? And you're crossing into the new. Some of you might be asking yourself, okay, now what? Okay, now that I'm healed, now that I'm whole, I'm integrated. Now what do I do? Well, this is what's going to come through. The signs, synchronicities, the understanding, the wisdom of the next action to take to help step you into this abundance, to help step you into your blessings. That is what's coming. And you will have the spiritual discernment. Okay, because you're fully integrated, you will have the discernment to recognize what you need, to recognize when you need to see it when you see it, and know it for what it is. Again, when the signs appear, you're going to be able to interpret them and decode them because you have the intuitive guidance of the owl here, right? And the inner wisdom to discern and the confidence to move forward. So again, another bird, right? Another bird. Look how much, right, synchronicity just in the cards themselves. You're not navigating alone, and you're not navigating in the dark. Owls are the perfect animal for that, right? They can see just fine in the dark. They have perfect sight and perception. You might not know the way ahead, but that's not going to even be an issue because you're, again, walking hand in hand with Spirit into this new chapter. So let's see if we can get some dice for this reading. If you're not familiar with my channel, what I do is I roll the dice to help get further confirmation of maybe something I've said in this reading and or provide you with additional messages that you need for your journey personally. I always encourage you to do your own research, find the numbers for yourself, take the journey, because sometimes along the path to researching the numbers, you come across other things that you need, other signs, other rabbit holes that Spirit wants you to go down. If I gave you the number interpretation or provided you with a shortcut to the link to help interpret the numbers, I might rob you of that experience. And not only that, I might suggest a number interpretation website, let's say, that you might not like, and at that point could lose some of the fun. So I always say find a source that you like, a source that you trust, and go from there. Likewise, please don't put the number interpretation in the comment section. Again, we want everybody to find their own magic, take the journey for themselves to see what else Spirit aligns them with along the way. So let's see what numbers come up for this 222 portal. All right, so we have 4, 7, and 7. 477 is your angel number. Go ahead and look up that number, see what it brings to you for this 222 reading. Again, maybe it'll confirm some things I've already said. Maybe it'll give you an additional message that you need for your journey. But I hope you find what it is that you're looking for either way. So much love to you. If you feel that this reading has helped and connected for you, please let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. You want to take it a step further to support what I do, maybe consider checking me out on Etsy. The link to my Etsy shop is down below in the description box. Pay me a visit. I have handmade crystal jewelry there that I make with my 2 hands on my free time. I have powerful Tektite crystals there like Moldavite and Libyan desert glass, which I actually have to at this time refresh my listings because I sold a couple pieces recently. So if you don't see any Tektites there, it's because I'm in the process of working on updating my shop with new ones. I also have Lemurian seed crystals there as well, which I'm making into jewelry for the shop. And I have personal readings and light language activations there when available too. So much love to you wherever you are. Blessings and love, and I wish you the very, very best into this new chapter of your journey. Take care, everyone, and always keep shining.